The goal is financial freedom. So Amazon influencer, having a legal basement suite, renting it out, e-commerce. I've done a lot of different things, but this is all part of the plan. Right here is my, how do you pronounce that? Light Dome SE with an Amaran 100D, and it's gonna light up things for us here. It's got a little knob on the back. I wanna make sure that my product reviews are just that slightly bit better, right? So boom, we're gonna have that. You know, you don't have to go this fancy. I've been doing it for a little bit, but having good lighting and a decent mic is highly recommended. So we're gonna try absolutely face on right down the middle, and we're gonna kind of see how that ends up looking. And then I'm going to do up a little bit more setting up. I apologize for all these bad angles, but hey, I'm gonna go grab my other iPhone right here. This one is going to be the one that I record the products with, and I'm just going to do, I like doing just regular video. So, you know, there's a little bit of adjustments going on. It's not all perfect. I gotta be real with you guys. I have been slacking in 2025. I made some videos, but not a whole lot. 2025, I was lazy. I don't know. I think we get into ruts sometimes, and I think that's okay, but I probably shouldn't try and stay in the rut, you know? I'm gonna get this figured out here first. I'm trying to just go straight on, and but obviously people want to see the product. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. Just like that. And then we have the light, and it's like that. Nice and bright over top. So here are some of the tools. Obviously, depending on what products you do, you get more commissions compared to others. I've bought in a few because of this basement suite that I've been building. We've got some Milwaukee, go Milwaukee. Some, you know, you got a circular saw. Got some impacts. This one's pretty new. This was a, I'm in a brain fart. Hammer drill. There we go. Thank you. That was for putting a whole bunch of holes and putting all this subfloor down onto the concrete, because I want my tenants to have a nice cozy floor. We have a few different things. We have a light. I use this. This thing's been great, so we'll make a review about that. We have some lasers. We got a lot of different stuff, but I'm not going to show you every single one. I'm going to kind of run you through. Let's just pick this one. I'm going to pick this hammer drill for now. Okay, right, that's pretty good. Might as well throw a battery on there just because. Boom, that's my personal battery. Did not come with the tool. So this is kind of the setup here. So you have your tool. In this case, you got your product. You got some lighting. You have a tripod, and you can just use your phone. That's all you really need, right? That is not a bad view. I'll do a practice shot. So I'll hit record on that and then look at the footage again and make sure that I'm in the proper shot, right? I don't want to be, you know, cutting off like this. And then I'm gonna go through this video structure. Might look like a lot of words, but I'll keep it simple, right? There's a few different things. A hook, what comes in the box whenever you buy it, for example. This is the gold mine. Number 3, you're gonna have to find out. I'll tell you guys. Describe the product a little bit, how to use it, and then a couple optional ones are quick highlights. But number 3 is the gold. If you've watched my previous videos, that's the gold. If you made this far and you're an absolute new viewer, my name is Matt, and I've been, we're a little crooked here. I'm still crooked, that's okay. I've been doing e-commerce. I started e-commerce when I was in about 2015. I did that for about 5-6 years. I know I'm ranting, but I'm just trying to be real with you. I want to connect with my viewers. I did e-commerce 5 years, give or take. Took me 2 years to make my first sale online. It was a little Harry Potter music box. And then from there, I kept trying and learning and failing and building these Shopify websites. I ended up building 18 websites before I actually had one that worked out. I ended up selling these bracelets, and what else did I sell? The bracelet was the big one, and then I went on to other stuff. So the bracelet, I was able to clear about $60,000 in a few months. I think it was like a $20,000, $30,000 month. I did that for the next month as well, all while working a full-time job, 12-hour days, working out of town, 24 days on, 4 days off. I don't know how I did it. Nowadays I work 8.5 hours and I get tired. It's probably because I'm getting old. But we have to push through. So that's what I'm doing. I was lazy in 2025, but I want to get back into making these videos. I want to get back into teaching people, showing, just documenting what I'm doing, and helping other people with the Amazon Influencer Program, because it's kind of wild. You're making commissions. You can make commissions in Canada. You can make commissions in the US. You can make on-site, off-site. You can open a YouTube channel, which I'm going to be doing, and posting all my reviews on probably this YouTube channel. Why not? And I'm going to, less overthinking, more doing. The year 2026, if you're feeling in a slump and you want to get to do the things you want to be doing, just take this little step, record one video. Even if you're not even in the influencer program yet, just try recording one review. And then I have a lot of other videos that can teach you how to get into the program. But I'm going to run you through a little bit of stuff here. So I'm going to put you guys right here, and then you guys are getting the behind the scenes action. All right. So I'm going to press record on this phone. Make sure it's even, just like that. Okay. Just going to sit down, make sure I'm in frame, make sure it's all good. Right? Milwaukee hammer drill, M18. This is just a test. Huh? Not bad. All right. Let's see if that worked. Now I'm going to go into my phone here. I'm going to stop it. We're going to go right here. We're going to watch it over again. See, my head is cut off. So I have to adjust it a little bit. My head is cut off. So I need to change it. So we are going to raise it. I apologize if you don't see me right now. Hello. It's hard. It's hard doing a whole bunch of different things at once, isn't it? So that everybody can learn. Boom. iPhone. When you're filming and you use grid, it kind of helps you. It shows you stuff that's level. Let's try this again. Boom. Let's go here. Make sure my head is in frame. Hammer drill, testing, light, everything's all good. All right. Let's go back. Check it out one more time. Let's find out. There we go. Perfect. Hey? Sure, I could pick things apart and maybe it's not all perfect, but that's the way she goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so I have a little pen. One sec. I probably should have done this before, but you're going to get the idea. Intro. A quick hook, right? This is the DeWalt, in this case, Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee hammer drill. I've had it for 2.5 weeks and I've built this subfloor. So I have some positives and negatives about it. You know, something that instantly gets the person interested, hooked, right? We all kind of, most people have probably left this video by now, but maybe if I had a good hook, maybe they would have stayed. Who knows? What's in the box? That did come in a box, so I'll be able to kind of explain that, or what came with what you are reviewing, that kind of thing. Okay? Answer common questions. That's the secret. Number 3, pull these straight from Amazon listing. In that case, you go to Amazon, you go to scroll down, and you're going to see something called Rufus. That is their AI, and it's going to show you 3 questions that are in blue, and those are the most common asked questions about that product. And you answer those questions, and that right there gives you a head start above other people in regards to, oh my gosh, being able to do better videos, right? So, unfortunately, that's one phone. That's another phone. Did I come prepared? Not 100%. But I've been in the trades. I know what people are kind of wondering. So, hook, we could do, this is the M18 hammer drill. M18 brushless hammer drill. I've had it for the last month roughly. We're gonna do something like that in the last month. I drilled hundreds of holes in order to do this basement suite, subfloor, right? So that shows authority. I've had it for a little bit of time. I've put in the work to do and actually use this tool. And those who are watching the video will be able to connect with the actual work that I've done, and they'll understand that I kind of know what I'm talking about, right? So that's a bit of the hook, what's in the box. I'll kind of talk about that. Common buyer questions. I should have another phone. This is my bad, right? It is what it is, but I'm just going to riff off the top of my head, kind of some common stuff that I would assume people are talking about. Maybe, is this good for left-handed and right-handed users? Well, I would say yes. All you have to do is turn this around and you can use it with your left hand, right? That might be something. What else? Is this extra loud? It's not crazy loud. I would suggest putting ear protection when you're actually drilling, right? Something like that. How is it on, like, shaking your hands? How's the vibration? I could add something like that, right? And then describing the product. What is it? What makes it different from other options? So maybe other brands. Who is this for, right? Is this for the average homeowner? I don't think so. A lot of guys in the trades, maybe somebody doing a basement, so the investment can be worth it. How to use it, right? Demo time. Show the product in action. In this case, I don't really have any other holes I need to make, but I could probably show it with a bit of an example of some of the holes and kind of talking about how I used it. Quick highlights, optional. Yeah, share 2 to 3 positive standout features in regards to the product. Stuff that you would personally know from the last little while that you've used it, or maybe you've done a little bit of research and those are kind of some standout features of the product. And then wrap it up. Short, positive conclusion. Overall, this has been one of the most reliable tools I've owned. For the last month that I've actually had this, it got me through the job. It drills nicely. Just talk about it, wrap it up, and just end the video. So that is how I'm going to go about it. And I'm going to see if I can hide this picture over here while I film. And yeah, if you're interested in this, and I have quite a few of other really in-depth PDFs and videos. I created a 15 step-by-step walkthrough masterclass in regards to the Amazon Influencer Program. If you're interested, it's called Built to Earn. I'll have it in the link in the description. Click it, check it out. I think it's absolutely worth it. I put a lot of time and effort, and it's everything that I've learned over the last 3 years of me making roughly $25,000, $30,000 online with the Amazon Influencer Program, and then we're just going to grow it. So check it out. Now, next, time to hit record on this bad boy. Boom. We're going to zoom in right there. Hit record. See if it sees the... No, it doesn't really see the paper very much. So I'm going to have that to the side. So we're going to do a bit of a hook. We're going to talk about what comes with the product. We're going to talk about common questions. So I'm just going to answer a couple different things. I'm going to describe the product, how to use it, quick highlights, and then we're going to end it. I still don't really know how I'm going to end it. I always kind of have a hard time with that. All right. Drum roll. This is the M18 brushless hammer drill by Milwaukee. It looks pretty clean. It's because I've only owned it for about a month, but I absolutely love it. What have I done in the last month? Well, I'm in a basement right now, and I've drilled tons and tons of holes, put concrete screws in the ground, and using this Milwaukee has been absolutely amazing. I had rental. It was pretty rough, and I said, you know what? I'm going to invest in one, and I did, and honestly, I can't be happier. It has a few different functions here. You have the hammer drill. You have drill specifically and just hammer, okay? I just love this thing, right? You have a few other options. This right here is where you can allow, depending what the depth that you want to put your holes in, that's going to allow you to choose kind of what you want. All you have to do is press this button and it changes the depth, okay? Very nice. This thing, you tighten it and it doesn't swivel. You loosen it, you can change it. So if you're a left-handed user, boom. If you're a right-handed user, just like this. And then you got your switches on the side. Takes M18 batteries. You can lock it. You can go clockwise, counterclockwise, or just put it in safety mode, just like that. And it has this absorption. They call it AVS. And when I was drilling, I didn't get any sore hands, and it got through the job like a breeze. Okay, I'm an electrician. I've used hammer drills in the past, concrete anchors into walls, floors, all that kind of stuff. I've always gone with Milwaukee. Yes, there's other brands out there. There's also different styles. This is kind of the longer bodied one. They have little short ones. I've used those as well. But this, for the price, for the what it gets done, it has a few different, you could put different size the drill bits in there as well. And it made my job a whole lot easier. That rental was no good. This new guy, really nice. I love it. And yeah, you just pop these batteries in here. It's light, I would say maybe 5 pounds, right? This was all that came in the box. And yeah, it's an awesome, awesome rotary hammer by Milwaukee. I definitely suggest it. It gives it a thumbs up. Boom. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't. Will it work? Yes, it will. That is kind of one example of how, oh, see, I gotta, boom. So hopefully, let's see if I did a half decent job here. Ooh, sorry. Amazing. So that is an example of how I go about recording these Amazon reviews. Like I said, I've been slacking. I want to get back into doing a lot of these videos. I love making YouTube. It's funny. I like making YouTube videos more, but what's actually paying, helping me make the money is the Amazon right now. But I want to grow this YouTube channel. I want to teach people. I want to show them what I know, and show the failures, show the mess ups. If you just happen to come this far and you're interested in general, like making money and trying to grow wealth, I feel like I want to have this channel just showing different ways to make money. Yes, I concentrate a lot on Amazon, but right now I'm building this entire suite. I've been running all the electrical. I did all of this framing with my dad. There's some plumbing in there, but this is all kind of for the same reason, in order to increase the money coming in every month so that you can live a little bit more comfortably, save up money, buy another rental, create, a real estate portfolio, growing this YouTube channel, ad revenue, affiliate marketing using the Amazon, perhaps going into live shopping with Amazon. That's in other countries like China, it's getting very big, so maybe learn about that. But just documenting what it is that I'm doing on a maybe daily, weekly basis in order for me to achieve the goals of, working for myself, making videos, teaching people. It's something that I absolutely, I really enjoy, but it's hard to be consistent. I've had a hard time becoming consistent. Maybe you guys have similar, challenges, but it's reality and it happens. And I think it's okay, but I want to try and do better. I want to try and make better videos. This was one of the first videos in a long time, so it's probably not perfect. And it's kind of hard also when you're making a video like this, but I've got quite a few other products I can go do. I just remembered I do have to make a nice little, I'll take a picture, but we're gonna have for the thumbnail. So a lot of people don't even bother with a thumbnail. It seems like I'm gonna maybe do a test, but by the sounds of it, by what I've been learning from other people, I've paid some big bucks to talk to some people, and they talk about having the product thumbnail, simple, just in the product with a nice little background, and that's what I do using Canva, and it just stands out to compare to everybody else who just records whatever and then throws it on Amazon and then gets commissions. I was doing that back in 2023, 2024, but my commission started to die down. I went from making $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 a month, all the way down now to $300 a month, but I haven't made a video in a long time. I'll be honest. It's been a while. I felt like I was in a rut for a while, but that's life. If you're in a rut, I hear you. But I believe we can get out of them, right? Just little steps. Just even recording one video is a step forward. And that's essentially it. Camera, tripod, a nice light, a table of some sort, and a mic. I do highly suggest a mic, but nowadays there's a lot of programs out there. Like I like to use Riverside, and with AI and stuff, and maybe Adobe Podcast, it can just they can boost up your audio levels and just make it sound absolutely crisp. So you don't necessarily need a a mic, because, for example, that camera, I don't even have a mic attached to it. So I'm actually going to have to boost that audio before I release it on Amazon. I'm going to then release it on Amazon.com. I'm going to release it on Amazon.ca. And then I'm also going to be releasing it as just a product video on my YouTube channel with some deep links that are going to, if somebody clicks on it, it'll automatically open it in their app where you're already signed in and where you're just ready to buy. And I'm going to do that using ViralView. I'm going to reset all that stuff up because I had it for a while and I got, again, I was on a little bit of a lump, but we're back. We're going to keep making videos. We're using ViralView. If you're interested, it's a wicked product. They got a lot of cool features coming out. And I have a affiliate link. I think it's about 20% off per month for life. Excuse me if I'm wrong, it might be 15, but I believe it's 20%, so it's a good deal. And yeah, it helps you pick those 20% products that make you 80% of the profits. It allows you to upload to, I believe they have like I'm watching videos, like it helps you upload to YouTube, all those products to YouTube with the proper linking and all of that kind of stuff, and help you choose those products. So it's a pretty cool, software. I've spoken to one of the gentlemen before. I had a nice little FaceTime with him, and very cool, very nice guy. And so we're getting back into it. If you're interested, I appreciate you all the way. If you come this far, thank you. My name is Matt. Until the next video, hit that subscribe button, like, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.